I mean. Because when they like to call us radical.
Welcome back to Inside the Daily Gist. How are you guys doing? And thank you. Yes, that was AOC, March 21st, 2025. Yes, that was AOC. She is using the opportunity to explain some things. Y'all know that recently, Bernie Sanders and AOC, they have been going on this tour of fight the holy guy. They have been doing these back-to-back rallies, and guess what, guys? They've been going to the Republicans state to have these rallies, and it has been reported, not just been reported, it has been shown that people have coming out. They are coming out in thousands to listen to Bernie Sanders and AOC. Whether we agree on this or not, majority of the Americans, they appreciate the leadership of Bernie Sanders. And they know that when Bernie Sanders moves, AOC moves along. And on this day, AOC used this opportunity to give the Americans the definition of, they've been calling her that she's too extreme. You know what I mean? That she is too extremes of the things that she want to do, and she and Bernie Sanders, that they both are too extremes on the things that they want to accomplish for the American people. But here we'll see, she got the definitions. Let's go listen.
And what they like to call me is radical, I believe is common sense. I believe that when a person gets sick, they shouldn't go bankrupt in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. Common sense. I believe that a minimum wage should cover the minimum cost to live. Common sense. And by the way, we should see that not paying a living wage is also a form of corporate welfare and looting. Because big companies like Walmart and Amazon often rely on the food stamp program and public coffers to cover the wages that they won't pay. I believe that homes are not slot machines for investors and Wall Street to extort working families out of every last dollar that they have. A home is sacred. And when your landlord jacks up your rent by half overnight, or housing prices skyrocket because Wall Street treats our housing market like a casino, your government should fight for your ability to keep an affordable roof over your head. And finally, I believe our elected officials should take on abuses of corporate greed everywhere they find it. We must get big money out of politics and make clear that our country is not for sale. And that is why I don't and never will take money from lobbyists and corporations.
That was AOC, yo. That was AOC. I think this administration just gave Bernie Sanders and AOC the opportunity that they have been looking for to speak to the American people directly, to meet the American people where it's hot. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gotta be Republicans, Democrats, or independent for her to agree that what she's saying is indeed a common sense. That the minimum wage should cover the minimum cost of living. That is a common sense. She also said that because you are sick, you should not go bankrupt. That is a common sense. So, why do I say this administration gave Bernie Sanders and AOC the opportunity? Because presently, right now, we know that people are hurting. We know that people are coming out in full force. When the GOP, they are having their town halls, y'all can see the anger from the people. So this is an opportunity for Bernie Sanders and AOC in which they are using it because, as I said, most of these rallies that they are having, it has been reported that they are going to the Republican states and they are actually getting momentum. So presently right now, people are hurting, whether it's Republican, Democrat, Independent. So people want to listen to their leaders that fuels them. They want to listen to their leaders that still got them. I believe when Donald Trump was campaigning, he did not say he was going to cut their benefit. You know what I mean? He did not say he was going to like take out or reduce their benefit. So that's why this moment meet with Bernie Sanders and AOC. Because all what people want to hear right now is their leaders to stand up with them. And I think Bernie Sanders and AOC to be going doing these rallies, even in Republican states, is the moment that these people are in need of. That's what I say. This administration just gave Bernie Sanders and AOC the opportunity for the Americans to understand their agenda and that it is not radical. Y'all think she's done? She got this to say to Donald Trump.
Just come from not being raised right. It's a shorthand for Elon Musk and Donald Trump's entire political agenda and a certain ugly kind of politics, lying to and screwing over working people so that they can steal from our health care and Social Security and veterans care to pay for tax cuts for the wealthiest and bailouts for their crypto billionaire friends. Corruption.
I think AOC and Bernie Sanders, they understand the moment and they are meeting the moment because they feel the people. They feel the people. And right now they are even getting more support than before. You know what she's saying, which is fight for the people, for the middle class, it's not something new that she is saying. She and Bernie Sanders have been fighting, saying this for years. This is what they always campaign on. You know what I mean? But they are now getting more support, even from Democrats and even from Republicans and independents, because of the moment that this administration is causing the people. That's what I say. They are meeting the moment. Bernie Sanders and AOC, yes, they are meeting the moment. And they are for both Republicans, Independents, or Democrats. What do you think? Let's continue the conversation down there in the comment section. Do y'all think that this fight that AOC and Bernie Sanders are in, do y'all think they are now going to be able to win it? They have been fighting this fight for long. But now they are getting more support from Republicans and Democrats and Independents. I think they are in to win it. Let's continue down there. Thank you for your love and support. Please let's respect ourselves while we comment. Appreciate you coming in to check out what's going on today. Bye for now.